success look like for the Christian? I'm not talking about for the worldly people. I'm talking about for you and I. We can discover the truth of stewardship and success in the parable of the talents and their implications for your work, for your life, and for your living today. I started doing a little research in the Bible and just kind of Googling success. What does success mean to Christians? There was so much I just had to stop. So that told me that God wants us successful. He has no problem with us being successful. He has no problem with us planning for success. He wants us successful. So in the parable of the talents, in Matthew 25, starting with verse 14 and 26, and I'm just going to try to go through it really quickly because you all know the parable by heart. The master goes away, and he gives 5 talents to one servant. He gives to another 2, and then he gives to another 1. So he gives 5, 2, and 1 talent. So he goes away, and when he comes back, this is the short version, he meets up with the servant he's given 5 talents. So what did the servant with the 5 talents do? He go and gain 5 more. The one with 2 go and gain 2 more. The one with 1, he goes and literally dig a hole and put it in the dirt under the ground. So picture yourself. Are you multiplying your talents? The 5 that you have, now do you have 10? The 2 that you have, now do you have 4? Or are you one of the ones that just dig a hole and put it in the dirt? Lesson learned. God wants us to multiply. He wants us to build on our talents. He wants that for us. So let's look at the first thing that we can do to be successful leaders, to be successful people, to be successful Christians. We already know prayer. Prayer, that's a given. That's something that we must do every day. You don't skip Monday and go to Wednesday. You don't skip Thursday and go to Saturday. It's something you have to do every day, constantly and continually. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. You are very familiar with the scriptures. Pray without ceasing. So our prayer life is vital. Success can be measured by many things and is certainly unique to each individual. This is what I like. So when I'm studying this, I understand that my success is going to look different from your success. Ryan's success is going to look different from Kayla's success. It's different, but it's all success. So we as Christians have to understand that my success is my own individual success, and it's going to look different from yours, but we're all successful. Isn't that a great thing? However, in order to achieve that success, whatever it may look like, there is a common thread. There are some common threads that pertain to success, and I'm going to give you 6 of those threads today. So the first one is prayer, or pray. Pray without ceasing. The second one, which I didn't know how important it was until I started studying this particular second one, and is asking questions. Listen to this. I love this. Good leaders question everything. Everything. They question themselves. They question the people around them, their environment, their future, everything. And this is what really blessed me with all these questions. It's not because they lack trust. It's not because I don't trust you that I'm questioning you. It's because they're constantly evaluating their progress. You got to evaluate your progress. You got to question yourself. What am I doing? Maybe not wrong, but maybe what am I doing where I'm not able to reach my goals? So you have to question yourself. I'm questioning this kid all the time. He never says, Mom, I'm tired of all your questions, because he's able to evaluate his progress. See what I'm saying? So asking questions allows you to evaluate your efforts, your goals, and consider what matters and what will be effective with the people you live with and lead. I think I wrote in my journal at the beginning of 2018 that I wanted to love, live, learn, and lead. That's what I want to do this year. I want to love more. I want to live more. I want to learn more. And then I want to lead more. So ultimately, it helps uncover your hopes. How many of you have hopes? How many of you have expectations, desires? You have some needs? But then, listen to this. We also have some burdens. So it's going to help you uncover those burdens, those needs, those expectations, those desires when you ask the questions. So if you're sitting with your mouth closed, not asking the questions, you won't get anywhere. I'm already asking this guy, I need 5 schools. He's 2 years out from graduating. Next week I need 5 schools. Where you planning on going? I need the list. I need what you're majoring, what you're thinking about majoring in. I need that. 16 years old. Actually, did anybody ask me that? No. Did anybody ask you that? I need 5 schools. I need a couple of schools where, you know, we can look at North Carolina, we can look at out of state, you know, but I need 5. And then we can kind of look at them. And he's going to have that list for me. So I can say, sure, this is, yeah, let's go tour a couple of them. But there are parents. This is the most devastating thing. There are parents that are not asking their kids nothing. To the point where, how was your day? That simple question. I walk in the house every day. This young man asks, Mom, how was your day? He's asking me. So I love that. So it evaluates the progress. Let's look at Jesus. In Luke 2:46, Jesus is in the temple. Luke 2:46 reads, and it came to pass after 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of the doctors, both hearing them and asking them questions. And all that heard him were astonished at his understanding and answers. Vital. Gotta ask the question. I'm asking my husband questions about home improvement all the time. What do you think about this? Can we do that? In 1 Kings 10:1, Even the Queen of Sheba is asking questions. So 1 Kings 10:1, and when the Queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon concerning the name of the Lord, she came to prove him with hard questions. She came to prove him with some hard questions, not the little simple questions. She's asking Solomon a hard questions. Put it on your journal. Ask hard questions. I know I'm a few years out from retirement, so I'm even asking myself questions. There are certain questions that I need to find out for myself and asking myself questions 5 years out from retirement. You can even ask your doctor how to save money and how to get a better health on your health insurance, on your medical costs. But you gotta ask the right questions. Pray, prayer. Ask the hard questions. And the third one, let's look at the third one. Expand your thinking. Expand your thinking. We can spend a lot of time thinking, and we can think some more. We can chew over this, we can chew over that. But listen to what successful leaders do. Everyone that's sitting in this room. Successful leaders practice positive, focused, intentional thinking that keeps their mind fresh and makes their actions filled with purpose. Heard me say it plenty of times. Intentional thinking is what you do when you actively decide to think about a topic or a situation. Intentional.